When your head gets twisted and your mind grows numb, and you think you're too smart, too young, or too old, or too dumb, when you're lagging behind and losing your pace in the slow motion crawl of life's busy race, no matter what you're doing, if you start giving up, it's the wine doesn't come to the top of the cup. The wind got you sideways with one hand holding on, the other starts slipping because the feeling is gone. And your train engine fire needs a new spark to catch it. And the wood? Well, it's easy finding, but you're too lazy to fetch it. And your sidewalk starts curling, your street gets too long. And you start walking backwards even though you know that it's wrong. And lonesome comes up as down goes the day. And tomorrow morning, it seems so far away. You know, you feel the reins of your pony are slipping. Your rope is sliding because your hands aren't dripping. And your sun-decked desert and evergreen valleys turn to broken down slums and trash can alleys. And your skies cries water and the drain pipes are pouring and the lightnings are flashing and the thunders are crashing and the windows are rattling and breaking and the rooftops are shaking. Your whole world's a slamming and bagging. And your minutes of sun turn to hours of storm. And you tell yourself, you sometimes say, I never knew it was going to be this way. Why didn't they tell me the day I was born? And you knee deep in dark water with your hands in the air and you're only being stared at by a window peak stare. And your good gal leaves and she's gone and flying. And your heart feels sick like fish when they're frying. And your jackhammer falls from your hands to your feet. And you need it badly, but it's stuck on the street. And your bells bang loudly and you can't hear its beat. And you think your ears might have been hurt or your eyes might have been hurt from the sides behind the dirt. And you figured you failed in yesterday's rush when you were faked and fooled facing a four flush. When all the time you're holding four queens, it's making you mad, it's making you mean. Like being on the cover of Life magazine, bouncing around like a pinball machine. And there's something on your mind that you ought to be saying and somebody out there ought to be hearing. And it's trapped on your tongue, sealed in your head. It bothers you badly when you're laying in bed. No matter how hard you try, you can't say it. You're scared to your soul, but you just might forget it. Your eyes get numb from the tears in your head, and your pillows of feathers turn to blankets of lead. And the lion mouth's open. And you're staring at his teeth, and his jaws start closing with you underneath. And you're flat on your belly with your hands tied beside, and your whole wish you never taken that last detour sign. And you say to yourself, just what am I doing on this road that I'm walking? On this trail that I'm hanging, on this curb that I'm strolling, and this space that I'm taking, and this air I'm inhaling, mixed up too much, mixed up too hard. Where am I walking? Why am I running?